in a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers. The final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss, there wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Maivia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor High Chief Peter Maivia properly with a resounding victory.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the Animal Steele.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds,
high on Maivia because Maivia is a true brawler.
Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Turns the tables, shoulders down. Able to turn it into a cover of their own. Gets the shoulder up.
he wasn't even close on that pin attempt.
Gentlemen, we've tucked the shoulders down. And the shoulders up in time.
A little too soon for that cover to be effective, but he is making a statement by going for it at this point.
Maivia one step ahead.
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late.
Oh, right to the throat. Headbutt.
Nothing fancy there. Oh! Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful.
And what now? Driving their opponent into the cage.
Ooh, headbutt.
Nothing pretty about that.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anoa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body.
Running power slam! The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated.
The animal has no idea what to make of Maivia. Target locked in. He knows it's that time. Whoa, stiff headbutt.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steel. What's it going to take for the animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steel makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way.
The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
Yeah, Maivia has really figured the animal out here. Oh, gosh.
Mistake made by Steel. Oh, bulldog.
One-handed. Vicious right forearm.
The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh, yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I heard some consider him the personification of Maui.
Running power slam! Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
I think this match still has a ways to go. Delivers the snapmare and drops the fist. The animal may be wounded prey at this point.
The High Chief closing in on a successful hunt. Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment. Maivia with a plan in mind.
There's the backbreaker.
Maivia can taste it now. Maivia just dominated the animal with that one. Getting him right into the corner. In full control here. Face full of turnbuckle.
Momentum is all brawl with Maivia now.
And you can see Steel is struggling to weather the storm with the High Chief.
Then a knee right to the throat. George Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler. Once more, setting it up!
Talk about dismantling your opponent. No way Steel's coming back from that.
Brace for this impact!
Like a guillotine.
What a headbutt.
Momentum's completely with him now.
Steel now just trying to survive. Headbutt. Oh, not done yet. A second, and a third, too. And now a third.
Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
And I don't see Peter Maivia slowing down anytime soon.
Then a knee right to the throat.
And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings. Oh, God.
Uh-oh. Headbutt. George Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match.
He's looking for yet another exclamation mark.
Oh, what a backbreaker.
Man, just ugly impact. Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that.
Starting to climb up the steel cage.
From the heavens, big time splash.
And now he's just facing an unyielding assault.
Steel now just...
And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia!
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is one tough